Hey there, Bloomers and friends. Rev Kev coming to you from the Bloom office. And we have a special guest today in our Bloom Tube for this week. We're really grateful to have Rich Flickling sitting in with me today. Rich is just off from his tremendously successful being in charge of the Shower of Stoles event at Temple Isaiah and managing that from start to finish and being so supportive of that and getting the people lined up. And we're really grateful for Rich's doing that at the time. And it's clear that Rich is able to walk and chew gum at the same time because he as that was happening, he's also been the volunteer stewardship coordinator for this 2018 campaign for the 2019 operating fund and permanence fund. And so we're really grateful for all the work that Rich has done in that. Some letters have come to people that have pledged before and our members. If you have not received a pledge letter and you would like to get one, we can certainly make that come your way. Just let us know. But so Rich, we're really grateful for everything that you're doing. So you've done this before though, right?
I've been involved in stewardship campaigns multiple times in the congregation that I moved from.
And that was First Congregational in Madison, Wisconsin.
Correct.
And they are a big church, and we are the little sibling. They are the oak, we are the acorn. And that's been a little bit of an adjustment for Rich, but he's doing really, really well, being the smart and flexible guy that he is. So you've had a theme this year.
Yeah, I first raised it when I did the sermon on stewardship at the beginning of the month, and the theme is Until It Feels Good. And I've heard that in the past that, when you think about what you're giving your church, and if you don't feel comfortable with it, that means you haven't done enough to make it feel good. So that was sort of a challenge for people to think seriously about what they were going to give, and hopefully that meant they felt they wanted to give more.
I think that's a great idea because the fact of the matter is that we are given this world as a trust. It is the doctrine of creation is such that human beings are meant to be the phrase is husbands. Humanity is supposed to be the husband of the world. We take care, and it's a trust. So the fact of the matter is that much is given to us in trust, and this is an opportunity for us to give in return. And this idea of not giving because of blame or shame or you should do this or that, but until it feels good. And that is a really wonderful and mature way to approach it. So do you have some goals for this year?
Well, goals that have been true in all the stewardship campaigns I've been involved with is to have more people turn in pledges each year. And of course, raise more pledge total dollars each year because churches continue to grow their programming, and we can't do it on prayers only.
That's true. Prayers can help, but that's a wing and a prayer needs some assistance every now and then. The aspect of Bloom is also that we are a growing congregation, and this has been our experience that we have grown. We talk about it as a financial covenant in a sense of it's a mutual agreement that we will be in ministry together, and this is the way in which we're able to fund the ministry. We're a congregational church. It's not like we're getting money from anywhere else. There have been some grants in the past, but we're much more. We are totally reliant upon the congregation at this time to fund our ministry to the extent that people want our congregation to be in ministry. And that is really, an indicator of that. So we're looking forward to this outcome. This Sunday is Bloomtone Sunday, and David and the Bloomtones folks are kind of getting ready for next week. This Sunday coming up. And it is also Stewardship Dedication Sunday. So we will have a prayer of dedication when we receive the offering, and then we'll stand and sing in celebration our doxology. It is also the fact that if someone hasn't received a letter or a form or something like that that they want, we will have more of them available on Sunday that you can turn in. And we do receive these, through the end of the year and sometimes into January. But it's all getting ready for us to establish a budget in the beginning of the year. So I want to say again, thank you to Rich and for your bringing your experience and your vision, and you're wanting to do things a little differently than we did before, and that's always a good thing. So
the stewardship is more than just money, though.
Yep.
Those who got the mailing, there was a form to give your financial commitment, not only to the operating budget, but the permanence fund as well, and a separate form to give a commitment for your own time and talent. And I think we need to, for some folks, it's easier to tithe 10% of their time to the church than financially, because we do have people with various economic abilities. And my experience in the other churches, some of the people who were the most seem to have, because we never know what they have, the most resources weren't always the people that I thought were tithing, because some pretty modest mean peoples give greatly, sort of like the widow's mite.
Yeah. That is a story, and that's a part of our tradition about the fact of the matter is, in the widow's mite, is that someone did what they could, and that's all that is asked. There is a desire to, again, basically this is a way in which people endorse how people want our congregation to be in ministry, and so we're grateful for Rich's leadership, and grateful for all who are giving to the support of Bloom. This is something we do every year in order to prepare for the year to come. And we are blessed in such a way by the generosity of people who are with us, and we look forward to the blessings of the future. So we hope to see you on Sunday at the Demuth Community Center. If you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit. And as always, please keep us in your prayers.